The war has thousands of years under its belt, but whatever our today is, peace is our future. The whole history of civilizations has proved that only powerful arms can protect the freedom, sovereignty and territorial integrity of any state. However, just a few can produce it. 100 years ago, Russia was forced to import airplanes, guns and ships. But already in 1925, the young Soviet Republic ceased to purchase military equipment in large quantities. Only some promising models were required to establish licensed production and develop indigenous, higher-quality armaments on their basis. Since the 1930s, the Soviet Union began to deliver its arms abroad, owing to advances in military production. Until the beginning of World War II, the USSR exported large quantities of aircraft, tanks, armored vehicles, artillery systems, small arms, and ammunition. During the Great Patriotic War of 1941-1945, the Soviet Union was forced to import military products, getting certain types of weaponry, military equipment, food, and strategic raw materials under Lend-Lease. But since the first days of peace, the USSR continued to supply its weapons to friendly foreign countries. In the late 1980s, the Russian arms exports reached their peak of more than $21 billion a year. Our country forged into the lead in the world on this indicator. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the elimination of the Warsaw Pact, and a dramatic drop in state defense order, the Russian defense industry was able to survive only to export contracts. Today, the worst times are a thing of the past. With the help of the government, the defense industrial complex is developing and producing new kinds of modern weaponry. A streamlined military technical cooperation system, headed by the president of our country, has been established and adapted to market economy conditions. In the spring of 2013, Russia marked the 60th anniversary of military technical cooperation with foreign countries. Its history dates back to May 8, 1953, when the General Engineering Department was set up under the USSR Ministry of Internal and External Trade. Its staff prepared proposals, planned and made the deliveries of arms and military equipment abroad. As part of the Russian Federation's international relations with foreign states, military technical cooperation contributes to strengthening its military and political stature in the world, has a significant impact on Russian industry development, gives a powerful impetus to high technology improvement, and shapes the partnership relations with foreign countries. A meeting with military technical cooperation veterans and a gala concert held at Rosoboronexport opened the festive events dedicated to the anniversary. The guests were congratulated by Director General Anatoly Sakin, Deputy Director of Russia's FSMTC Mikhail Putyhov, and President of the MTC Veteran Society, Sergei Krasnov. The official reception for the heads of diplomatic missions and military attachés of Russia's partner countries in military technical cooperation was arranged at the President Hotel. Director of Russia's FSMTC Alexander Fomin congratulated attendees on the anniversary of military technical cooperation. On part of the Russian Federation Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Deputy Minister Sergei Rybkov congratulated the audience. An evening meeting at the Central Academic Theatre of the Russian Army was the main federal-level event of the anniversary activities. The guests and participants of the meeting heard greetings from Russia's President Vladimir Putin and Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev, which were read out by Deputy Russian Federation Prime Minister, Chairman of the Government Military Industrial Commission, Dmitry Rogozin. Director General of the Rostec State Corporation Sergei Chemezov and Deputy Defense Minister Anatoly Antonov addressed those present with the words of congratulations. Today, our country cooperates with more than 70 states. Supplying arms and providing technical assistance in its production, the Russian Federation strictly complies with the generally accepted international standards without disrupting the existing military-political balance of power in the regions of the world, and in fact implements the sovereign right of peoples to individual and collective defense laid down in the UN Charter. Marking the 60th anniversary of military technical cooperation, our state, in a bitter competition, is conquering new markets, establishing, developing and strengthening long-term relationships with foreign countries for the sake of strong multipolar world, friendship and cooperation between peoples. Our motto is efficiency, reliability, quality.